Hi guys, this message is for Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, for anyone who the title resonates. Some of you it'll resonate with, some of you may not. Take what does apply and let the rest fly. Keep the message in mind, it could be future energy. So, what I'm getting, water signs, is you've been hurt, betrayed, backstabbed, lied to before. This could have been by family, a lover, friends, several people, or one person in particular, or maybe every relationship. Most of them you get in, you may feel that this happens. And the overall energy for this is because you didn't know your worth, right? So this happened because you needed to learn your worth. So, of course, learning self love and knowing your worth comes through hurts, endings, and betrayals, right? From people we may love the most, lovers, you know, and it comes as a lesson. And all this happened was because you didn't know your worth. So, some of you could have dealt with an individual, or like I said, people who has stabbed you in your back, lied. This could be family, this could be someone you have children with. For all of you, it's different. And those people or this person who has hurt you, they are in regret for the way that they did you. I see that clearly. And these people or person may attempt to come back rushing in. And this is definitely an energy of someone who has ghosted you, someone who came in and out of your life, or people think they can do that because you allow it. So it's important when people or this person comes back in that you have learned your lesson and you know your worth, because you will be tried again. Now, whether it's by several people or this person, you know, things tend to repeat. As they say, history repeats itself, to see if we learned our lesson, right? How many times would you allow a certain individual to do you wrong, or to lie to you, or leave you feeling betrayed or defeated? When will you do Taurus? I'll do Taurus next after this reading. Um, so, and this comes with standing on your beliefs and morals and investing in your future. Some of you could have tried to have relationships with people who did not share the same goals, who weren't investing in their future. They weren't concerned about their future or stability, the house, the kids. They were more concerned about lust and passion, and you had to recognize that truth in the type of people you deal with, friends, family, lovers. And if you look back, you'll realize, yeah, that it was seemed to be only about a good time, not a long time, or it never was conversations about investments, the future, buying a house, making sure everybody was secure. It was more based upon attraction and lust, right? Even friendships, maybe, certain family members might not share them goals. And until you stood on your beliefs and your morals and committed to those things, you continue to attract a certain individual who fit those qualities, or these people or family who come in and out your life, or people have came and gone because they were more like tests. And you can't give your heart out to everyone. You can't easily give to everyone. You cannot easily give your body quickly to anyone just based off attraction or lust, because when that happens and we don't truly get to know a person, those type of relationships are always blocked in some kind of way, because these are people who don't have morals. These are people who don't have beliefs. These are people who are blocked towards commitment. These are individuals who don't really commit to anything in their life, right? And if you choose to engage with individuals like that, um, of course that connection is going to be blocked. You're going to get left feeling ghosted. You're going to be feeling stuck. You're going to attempt, to love and keep trying to pursue happiness with the wrong individuals, those kind of things. And it may seem to never work out, or with a particular person it didn't. And that's the reason why. And if it is a particular person, this person's going to try to come back in, giving you some clarity, maybe wanting to choose you and trying to invest in you then. But the problem is, this person is coming in as a knight with this offer. And, this is someone who was more attracted to you passionately. Um, And they're going to continue to come in with that same energy if you allow it. So if this person comes back, and even if you're not together, and this is just an example, and you choose to have sex with them, or you choose to engage in conversation, they're thinking, and if it's someone who's betrayed you, the fact that you're still engaging, they think they already won and they got back in, right? And it's just a matter of time before they do it again. For some of you, it's individual who was trying to maintain another commitment and keep rushing in towards you while they're still dealing with another. And even in that other commitment or that relationship, this person was not happy, but they felt stuck due to maybe shared finances, codependency, due to children. That's still not an excuse, though. So you can't allow someone to come in with some sob story or be like, well, this is why I did that. I feel bad. They do feel bad. They are in regret for the way they did you or these people. But the problem is, it's not an excuse, because this is an individual who refuses to look within or look at their own actions. This is someone who refuses to change. This is someone who does not have morals. This is someone who's not focused on committing to one person in particular or committing to the future. They're more focused on finances in a way of themselves, self-satisfactory, and passion. And you got to realize, you got to look back, and you got to remember the lesson. You got to remember how a person did you, how they made you feel. You don't need to hold on to that, no hatred or envy in your heart, right? Because that could block things for you. That comes with forgiveness, but you don't want to be left feeling stuck. You had high hopes for a relationship with someone or a situation, and someone just left you feeling out in the cold or ghosted you. For some of you, this could be an individual you had to block, or the relationship, the connection was blocked. Maybe you didn't know, but later found out this person was in a whole nother situation with someone else, and steady trying to come back into you. And this can very well be the same scenario to this day. This person is still in another situation with someone they may have children with, and if they don't, it's someone where there is children in the house and it's finances. And this person kept dealing with another situation, waiting to get their money right, or they were in it for another reason, but still trying to rush and come back towards you. For some of you, maybe this is the reason. It also could be the reason a person rushes in to deal with you, or people. You may notice a pattern in your dating, because you may have this to offer. You may offer the stability. You may invest. You may gift a lot. You may do these things to these individuals and still give them passion. So this is why they come and go, you know. So it's that energy. Also knowing your worth, because you won't allow, when you know your worth, you won't allow an individual to come back and do it again. You're not going to ignore the red flags, right? You've already received your clarity and truth. And also this is, you realized you need to go within to see why this happens, or why this person did this, and why. And it's not so much focused on the person, it's focusing on, what did you need to grow, what did you need to work on, instead of allowing people to come at you passionately or just based off attraction. Because we got the Queen of Wands here, and right above her is the Empress, and we operate both in feminine and male and female energy, but it's upgrading, and the only way to truly do that is, not give yourself out quickly, not continuing to repeat lessons with same individuals or certain individuals, sometimes new faces, because you learned your lesson, right? You learned your self-worth. You received and gained some kind of clarity on why a person comes in and out, on why you have to deal with this, on why people have done you wrong and did these things. Those were individuals who did not have morals, who did not have goals, were not committal type of people, just temporary people to keep coming in, or a person to teach you a lesson until you learned that lesson. Then this can stop. The commitment and the things you want are blocked until you learn this lesson and you upgrade your self-worth and your self-love, right? And once you learn this, then things can move forward. Once you refocus your attention on your investments, your finances, your future, and things that are stable and not the wrong relationship, you will no longer continue to attract that, right? Because if you lack some kind of self-worth or value with yourself, you're going to continue to attract people who are like that, that's going to come in and keep teaching you that same lesson until you learn it. Or this individual, some of you could have been dealing with someone, maybe when they deal with you, they get what they want, but they have another situation or commitment going on where they get what they want too. There's also an energy here of someone wanting to come back towards you, and they still have another situation going on. They would like to keep you and the other situation. And you have to remember that this is, you could have been dealing with people who were confused. They do not, this person or they did not know what they wanted. You know, dealing with people who are not stable mentally, you know, so you someone could have forced you to walk away, or you need to, or when this person comes back in, you need to continue healing and moving forward, because that's going to bring balance and justice in your life. No more second chances. Someone's going to want another chance with you, but they're not coming in doing the work. They're coming in night energy, full of passion and flirtation, and you have to keep moving forward. You got to decide to cut that kind of energy out your life, and moving forward, when the next person comes in that similar energy and tries you got to stop it before it gets started, you know, because you meanwhile you're just left sitting around waiting for someone to grow and make you happy, and you more so see the potential in an individual, so you're left stuck sitting around waiting on someone to come in and make an offer or invest in you or to love you right. And it seems like you've put in more work in the relationship, and this is even family too, than the others, you know, or the person, and you got to heal from that. Some of you, when this person comes in, it's best not to, it's best to block or not even communicate, because you need to set these boundaries, because the person didn't boss up for you before, and you got to question them. Well, why are you coming in now? Because you're coming in full of passion and you want a new beginning, and someone or people are willing to apologize. They're willing to say and do whatever for you to let them in. This is an energy of people who want to win at all costs, selfish people, people who are only focused on themselves, people who hold back financially, people who keep secrets, or a person. And it's definitely someone, or it seems to be, you always end up feeling like you're left out in the cold. And this is where end up taking losses, right? Loss in your investment, your time, your love. And that's because you got to refocus on what you need to change and why this keeps happening. What is this repetitive cycle? Are you focused on passion? Are you more into it about how a person makes you feel passionately than your morals and standing on your beliefs? Do you compromise yourself in a way when dealing with people or relationships or friendships, whatever? And that's like indulging in drugs, alcohol. Or do you deal with people who have addictions? Or are you just driven off passion? You got to ask yourself these questions. And some of you were dealing with a person or people who are confused, who just want passion, who are immature emotionally. It's toxic relationships, or dealing with toxicity, people who just want to party and bullshit, or people who just want to come in and use you for what you got and have a good time. Again, you have to put it into that, and putting it into allowing people to breadcrumb you, people who don't come in and offer you much. And again, you're not looking for a lot, but people who don't come in and give much to the relationship, not a good team player with you, not a good lover with you. And you can tell by a person's actions. And you got to stop allowing time to progress and keep going forward after you've been shown that this person ain't serious, or this person's non-committal, or this person is not investing in this friendship, this partnership, this familyship as much as you are. People who keep secrets or want to keep you a secret, or keep a mistress, you know, where you offered your love and your cup and someone completely ignored it because they're focused on other things, you know. And if it was someone you found out they had another situation going on, that partnership was just based off finances and what a person gives to them. There's problems in that situation. And, you know, again, it's shared due to children in some kind of way. And this person tried to give and receive to that situation and sneak off and come to you. For some of you, that's the situation. All of you, it's not. Or just look at it as example, flip the roles. Feel free to, you know, move it around. But regardless, this was someone who told half truths and lies, allowing people to lead you on, telling you they're going to commit to you, they want to be with you, they can this and that. And in the end, you're still stressed out because you realize this person's behavior is sneaky in some kind of way, or things they're doing just does not add up. So it's a good time to focus on being single, being independent, self-sufficient, focusing on your creativity, your passion, your goals instead of a relationship, and not being focused on the betrayals, the hurt, and more focused on you. What did you need to learn from this? Why did this happen to Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio? There was a change that needed to happen. There was something that needed to end, and you have to refocus on learning how to hold back from people, pulling back your energy when you notice it's not reciprocated, no matter who it is. And that can save you the grief, that can save the time, right? And not dealing with people who show signs of immaturity, who only show up for passion or only show up when it benefits them. That's manipulation. And when you learn that self-worth and you recognize when someone's trying to manipulate you or it's all about them, and you don't entertain that or give into that, that means you're learning a lesson. That means you're finally starting to see the error in your ways and not being focused on the error in other people's ways, and where you need to learn and where you go wrong when it comes to relationships, dealing with people or a certain individual. So just a quick read there. Like, share, leave me a comment.